Join me down on the mat, please. And I want you to sit however you find is more comfortable. Some of you will find sitting upright with your soles of your feet together is more comfortable. Some of you will want to cross your feet. Again, if we're here for a while and it gets a bit uncomfortable, just adjust yourself. Don't sit there feeling any discomfort. It's really important to be nice and comfy. So sometimes I start with my feet together, and then we might find halfway through that I might just fold my feet. So whatever's right for you, just make sure you're sat right on that sit bone. And as I say, soles of the feet together. Now think about your posture. Make sure your tummy's tucked in nice and tight. Your back is nice and straight. Your shoulders, very, very important. Make sure that they're not hunched up yet. We want to really relax those shoulders. And we're going to start with the head. Think about the head. So try and look straight ahead. Make sure that the shoulders are down and relaxed. Now we're going to gently just turn the head to one side. We're keeping the rest of the body perfectly still. Nothing else needs to move. And again, if this movement isn't right for you, we are just moving the head, so you might find it more comfortable just dropping the chin to chest and taking it up. Or you might want to do some little head circles. You do what's right for you. We're going to go one more either side. Really relax those shoulders. Good, back to centre. Now we're going to drop the ear down towards the shoulder. When you do that, make sure this one doesn't come up. Yeah, both shoulders are down and relaxed. Think about those shoulder blades. Pushing them down the back. Good. The ear doesn't need to go all the way down to the shoulder. I'm quite surprised if it did, unless you're really, really flexible and bendy. Or about 3 years old. Babies can do it. Nice and easy, nice and gently. And now we're going to drop the chin to the chest. Now just hold it there for a few seconds. And think about these shoulders, think about those shoulder blades. Protract your shoulder blades so you're squeezing them down backwards. So you're not hunched up here. Protract, push out the chest. Now lift the head again. Good. Let's do that one more time. So you're making the neck elongated. Dropping the chin to the chest. Bring it up. Good. Slow and controlled with this movement. And one more time. And up. Good job. Now we're just going to start lifting one shoulder up and dropping it down. Good. Alternate the other shoulder. Lovely. Now check out that posture. Have you slumped? Have you let your tummy muscles go a little bit looser? Squeeze them in. Make sure you're holding your core nice and strong while you're gently pushing up the shoulders towards the ear. Good. We're going to do one more of those, excuse me, on each side. Good. And just relax for a moment. Now I want you to bring both the shoulders up at the same time. And then I really want you to push the shoulders down, 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 down. So I think your neck hopefully is stretched by about 1/2 inch. But more importantly, you should feel your lat muscles, the muscles at the back, around the top of the shoulder blades. They're really pulling and feeling a bit of a strain there. Pushing down, push, push, push. Good. Now release. Feel the difference? I'll do that just one more time. A squeeze up, really tight. Now push down, push down, push down, push down, push down, push down, push down. Good. And release. Excellent work. Good. Now we're just going to take one arm across in front of the body in a big sweeping movement. So I'm going to start with my right hand. I'm going to take it behind me. And I'm going to sweep it all the way around in front. And then all the way across. And push it back as far as it will go. Follow the head. Good. And really take your time with this movement. Good. Really feel the pull all the way across the shoulder blade, in the tricep muscle. Good. Down the side here into your obliques. Lovely. We can do one more here. And then we're going to relax that hand back down to where we started. Good. Do the same with the other one, nice and slow and controlled. Take it out, look behind. Now sweep it across in front of you. It's round as far as it will go, and then all the way back again. So you're really opening up with that sweep, pushing it round, and all the way back. So you can see, if you have somebody that's less mobile and wants to do some nice morning stretches, this is perfect to do in a sitting position on a chair. You don't need to be on the floor. I know some people will have mobility problems getting up and down off of a chair. You can do this off the floor. You can do this sitting in an armchair, sitting on your sofa. This is the last time round. Good. And then back to centre. Lovely. Good job. Now we're going to take the right hand up. Good. Just push forward. Nice and gently. Just as far as your body wants to take you. Just hold it there. And take it back. Good. Let's do that again. Ready? Push it up. Now really push that hand up. Stretch those fingers, pushing it up. Keeping the body nice and strong so you're not leaning forward or leaning back. This hand is down here to support you. And then just really lean over. Slowly does it. Push now. Now push away. Push away, push away. Good. Push down a little bit further. You feel it also in the right hip. Squeeze those tummy muscles in. Good. And bring it back. Lovely. One more time on that side. So push up. Now push here. Now lift the arm up tall. Good. Make sure this hand is down here to support you. You might want to move it out a little bit because each time, hopefully, you'll be able to go just that little bit further. This time you might even get your elbow down. Push and push and push and push and push. And squeeze it across. Excellent work. Good. Just hold it here. Push away a bit more with those fingers. Really try and touch the wall. Good. And then slowly come back up. Nice and slowly. Push up with the other hand to help support you. And bring that arm down. Good. Just give that shoulder a little bit of a roll. Do you need to adjust your feet at all? I'm just going to tuck my feet under, I think, now. Good. Adjust my posture. Make sure I'm still on my sit bone. And we're going to do that stretch on the other side. So my left hand is now going down to support me. My right hand is going up. I'm going to squeeze it up. I'm just going to lean forward. So we're going to do this 3 times, remember. So each time you get a little bit more out of that stretch. Good, and come back. And remember, as always, you're going to be more flexible on one side than the other. So don't worry if you think you can't get down as far as you did maybe a moment ago. Now push away, stretch. Really feel that stretch all the way down the side here into this hip as you push away. Good. Keep breathing. And up. Lovely. Now this is the last one. So this time if you want to drop the elbow down, if you can, it's comfortable, try and do that. So maybe move the hand out a little bit more. Really push that hand up nice and tall. And here we go, over and over. Keep pushing the fingers away. Push, push, push. Push the fingers away. Push the fingers, good. Push, push. Lovely. Really stretch. I'm just about touching my side, but I have to move my hand a bit. That's it. There we go. Lovely. Lovely stretch all the way down the outside of that arm, right up through the obliques into that hip. Push, push, push. Good, and release. Gently come up. Push. Nice and easy. And bring that hand down. Lovely work, good. Just release the tension in the shoulders. Good, now you should feel nicely stretched down these obliques, hopefully. So let's have some Cossack hands. Just adjust yourself, make sure you're on that sit bone. And we're just going to move down now to our core and our back. Good. Keep that tummy nicely tucked in. This is just our starting movements for our core. We're going to lie down in a moment. I'm going to work them a little bit harder. Let's just stretch them here, just get them prepared for what we want them to do. Follow with your head. Try and go around a little bit further each time and hold. Good. Back to center slowly. And hold. Good. And back to center. It's the last time on this side. Push. Good. And push. Good. And back to center. Lovely work. Now I want you to lie on your backs. Nice and easy. I'm going to do a little bit more work on that core and on those hips. So we're going to be in a crucifix position. So your legs are lying down, toes are pointed or flat, doesn't matter, wherever they're comfortable. One arm either side of your head and the palms are facing down into the floor. So I'm going to start off with my left side. I'm going to raise my left leg so it's pointing up towards the ceiling. Now the important thing with this movement, because it's around the core and your back and down your spine, is you keep these shoulders on the floor. Don't let this arm come up. Now, by pressing those shoulders into the floor, sucking in the tummy, making the back nice and straight and comfortable touching the floor, I want you to drop this leg down. Drop it down, drop it down. Now you feel your spine twisted. It's a lovely spinal twist. But keep this left shoulder on the floor. Now you might only come to here. That's absolutely fine. As long as you can feel it starting in your lower back, pulling up the spine, working this hip area here. Let it just fall down wherever it's comfortable. Just hold it. Keep that tummy nice and tight, core is strong. Maybe it'll drop down a little bit further now. But again, watch this shoulder, push it back into the floor. And let it drop a little bit more. Now remember, you've got to do this to your ability, wherever it's comfortable. You may still be up here, that's absolutely fine. Just hold that stretch. It's a lovely stretch all the way up the spine. Good, now let's just push the toe away. Sorry, push the heel away, point the toe. 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 Now, can you drop it down a little bit more? Just coming up to see you all. Yeah, lovely. Excellent work, good. Make sure you're really pushing. If you've got your left leg, you're pushing your left shoulder back down. Good. Now, because we've held this for quite a while, a lot of you I know are going to get that foot down to the floor. But if you haven't, that's absolutely fine as well. The stretch is in the spine. It's not how far you can get your foot down. Now, just to alleviate that strain, we're just going to bend that knee before we come back around. Oh, that's a lovely feeling. Good. Now, I want you to hug those knees in and just rock from side to side gently. Good. You should have felt a really nice stretch all the way up the side and into that spine and lower back. Now we're going to do the other side. We'll start off in that crucifix position. Remember, I'm now going to raise my right leg. And I'm going to make sure my right shoulder stays in contact with the floor. So when you're ready and in your own time, just start letting this leg drop to one side. Very slowly and easy. Good. And if you just stay here, if that's right for you, but you can feel that stretch, absolutely fine. Just take it a few inches at a time. Just hold and feel the stretch. Drop it down in your own time. Suck in that tummy. You've got to keep this core nice and strong. Good. Push that toe away. Feel that stretch. Push this shoulder into the floor. Good. Push it down. Push away, push away. Keep breathing, nice and gently. Now we're going to start pushing the heel away and pointing the toe. Push the heel away and point the toe. Heel away, point the toe. Good. Heel away, point the toe. Last time, heel away, point the toe. Now just hold that stretch. Push that shoulder into the floor. See if you can get that leg down any further. Gently does it. Watch this hip area here. Push away. Feel this lovely stretch starting here, going all the way up your spine. Push this right shoulder down. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bend that leg gently, slowly. Bring it back. Bring the other one up to meet it. And hugging those knees. And rock from side to side. Good. Keep hugging those knees. What you should be feeling up the centre of the spine and on each side, on this side here, if you're putting your right leg across, and this side here, all these muscles here behind the ribcage on that side. So that's where you get that lovely stretch. There's a whole back stretch. It's a really good stretch. And it's something, again, that you can do morning, night, during the day. It's so important to keep up with these stretches. Right, so let's go back down onto the floor. And we're going to have both feet flat on the floor. Arms wherever they're comfortable. It's a little bit wider than the body. Now I'm going to start with my right leg. My toe is pointed. I'm going to bring that right leg up. And then I'm going to bend and take it down, leading with my heel. So that's your movement. And I want you to do this in your own time. Keeping that tummy really tucked in. The core is strong. So just easing into this next stretch. This is our first movement. I'm going to do one more here. Keep that leg up here. Now what I want you to do, keeping that leg nice and strong, tummy tucked in, support yourself with your hands. I want you to take, pointing the toe, take that leg all the way out. Watch this hip. Take it back through, close to the floor. I want you to turn. So you're doing a huge, big circle. And then back to that center. Okay, let's do that again. Just check your posture, make sure that tummy's tight, that core's got to hold you strong. So let the leg out, toes pointed, slowly does it. Feeling the stretch in the groin area here. So once you get down here, you're now going to just skim the floor, skim the floor. Get back to this position, don't put the foot down. Now you can see I'm rolling onto the other hip, taking that foot, skimming the floor again, and now bringing it up all the way up here, back to the centre. I want you to do that 2 more times on the same leg in your own time. Gently does it. Remember to keep breathing, don't hold your breath. Roll to the other hip. Bring it up. Gently does it. Good. And I'm going to do the last one on this hip. Squeeze that tummy, but keep breathing. Good. Slow as you like. Roll to the other hip. Finish at the top. I'm just going to do a couple more heel toes. So heel goes down, toe up. Heel goes down, toe up. Last one. Heel goes down, toe up. Bring that hip knee in towards you. Lower that leg. Good. Now we're going to do that, repeat that exercise on the opposite leg. So, bring that leg up, strong and true, good. Squeezing the tummy, pushing the back into the floor, arms are out to support you. You're going to take it across the body this time. So we're starting this way round, then we're going down, out, across, all the way out there, and up. So we're going in the opposite direction. Good. Drop it across the body. Down. Keep it really low to the floor. Keep breathing. Out. Now taking it out wide, wide as you can, wide as you can. Bringing it up. Good. We've got 2 more like this. Do it in your own time, nice and slowly. Control the movement. Keeping it low. Keeping it strong. Squeeze the tummy. Good. And out. Good. Big sweeping movements, but controlled. This is the last one we've got here. Down. Remember to finish it off, taking it all the way out to the side. Up. Now finish up here, hold it there. We just need to do some sweeps. So we're going to lead down with the heel, up with the toe, down with the heel, up with the toe, down with the heel. Good. A few more here. And down. Two more to go. Last one. Good. And relax. Now bring both those knees in towards your chest and hug it in. Make yourself into a little ball. Good, excellent work, guys. Come back up to a seated position, taking your legs nice and wide apart. Good. Now, push the heels into the floor. Point the toes up towards the ceiling. Now I want you to think about your legs and your knees. I want you to push the knees so that as you push the knees away, the feet follow. So you can now feel a nice, really nice stretch on these inner thighs. Good. So just hold this stretch. Just bend into that stretch nice and gently. Just fold yourself down. Good. Just keeping the tummy nice and tight. Lovely. Just having a look at some of you. Good. Now, it doesn't matter where you hold. You might be holding around just below the kneecap. You might be holding a little bit further down. You might be able to just touch your toes. What I want you to do is just feel the stretch in the inner thigh that's right for you. So if you can touch here, I want you to try and push those toes away. Knees follow, so you'll feel a really nice stretch in this inner thigh. Push it away. Good. Just watch those shoulders don't start getting all hunched up. Relax the shoulders. Good. Always thinking about protracting your shoulder blades when we're stretching the back. So you're pulling it down. Good job. Lovely. And come up. Good. Now I want you to bring the left foot forward. Keep the toe pointing up. Now this leg, I want you to bring it back round into a hurdle stretch. So this leg is going to be at a 90-degree angle here. So you've got this 90-degree here. You've got this leg tucked behind. Now if you've got a little bit of a sore knee, don't bring it too far behind. You might just want to take it out at an angle. So now I want you to think about this part of your body. I want you to pull yourself round so that you're heading straight on. So that you're not twisted at an angle, you're heading straight on. So this is my left leg. My left leg is straight out in front of me. My left toe is pointing up towards the ceiling. And I'm pushing up my torso, my shoulders. I'm sitting up nice and tall. And this leg is behind me. I'm just going to hinge down from the hip as low as I can go. Where I'm nice and comfortable so I can feel a stretch running up the outside of my leg at the back. Good. Just take that stretch down. Follow with your head. Good. Make sure you keep that toe pointing up towards the ceiling. Lovely. Just eke into that stretch. By holding a stretch like this, we can often just pull ourselves down a little bit more. Gently does it. This is where all those little muscle fibres, they're all hundreds of thousands of them, they're all micro tearing, and then this is where they start to repair, and they will get longer and stronger and leaner. Just breathe through and come down a little bit lower if you can. And really hold this stretch. And then just come up nice and gently. Good job. Now we're going to change and do it on the other leg. So bring this one forward. So this is now my right leg. My right toe is going to point towards the ceiling. I'm going to bring this leg round into my hurdle stretch. So again, I've got this 90-degree angle here. And just adjust yourself so you stand up nice and tall. Now, your body wants to do this at 45 degrees. I want you to turn it round so that you're heading straight on, facing straight ahead over this leg. And then this one, it's just staying out the way. It's not doing anything. So let's turn our bodies round. Sit up nice and tall, shoulders back and relaxed. And we're just going to hinge forward from the hip. Good. Now again, you're going to be more flexible on one side than the other. Equally fine. Just drop the chin down as well. And then we're just going to stay here for about a minute as we just very gently push ourselves down a little bit at a time. Always take the stretch really carefully. Don't need to rush it, don't need to force anything. We just stretch it. Now this stretch can also be done from a standing position, so you can stand and rest your leg on a chair, on a table, on a box, and equally do the stretch. But the important thing is to do it over at least a minute. So you're just very gently stretching a little bit out at a time, getting a bit more from that stretch. Just make sure that you haven't twisted your body. That's it, that's lovely, good. Come down a little bit further if you can. Some of you have probably got your nose on your knee. I'm very jealous about that because I can't do that. But just feel that lovely stretch. A little bit more, a few more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then slowly come up. Bring the other leg around your knee tip. Sit back up on your sit bone. Give those legs a little bit of a shake. I think my legs are definitely an inch longer now. I don't know about yours. Right, so we've slightly gone over time today, ladies and gentlemen. So grab yourself a quick drink. Hopefully you're going to be able to stay for me. Some of you are going, I know, so they're waving to me. If you can, I'd like you to stay for our abdominal workout, our Fab Abs. So grab a quick drink. Put your mat to one side because we're going to start off with our standing abs. Right, so welcome to anybody that's just joined us for our abdominal class. We're going to be doing we're going to start off with some standing abs. So I'm just going to put on some music for our abs. Let's put on. Okay. So we'll just do a quick warm up because I know some of you wouldn't have done my stretch class before. I'm going to turn that around so that I'm up here now. And put you up there. That's it. Right, that's better. Okay, it's just a very quick warm up for those that weren't in my previous class. So just start with some nice gentle shoulder rolls. Get the shoulder rolls forward. Good. And just swing our arms round. Follow with the head. Torso rotation. Soft knees. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's do some nice hip rolls. Good. Just loosening up, especially if you just done our stretch class. Probably feel a little bit tight down the back of the legs. You got a good stretch there. Good job. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take it nice and wide. Just squat down and squat up. Good. Watch those knees, keep them in line with the toes. Dropping the bottom down as low as is comfortable for you. If you can, in line with the knees. Good. So 2 more here. Good. Feet together. Just bring that hip out. Open it up. Good. Let's do 2 reverse. Out and in. Out and in. Good. Lovely. And then just toe tap it back. Toe tap. Toe tap. Take it to the side. Good. As you can see, guys, I haven't put my trainers on. There's no impact in this abs, even though we're standing. There won't be any leaking or jumping around. But if you want to, go and grab your trainers. Please do. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. So, abdominals. Making sure when we're working our abdominals that we're conscious of keeping our core really, really strong, sucking in that belly button. So let's just start off with our feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart and nice soft knees. I'm just going to do some crunches. Side to side obliques, pushing out. Good, warming up that tummy. Just across the body. Good. Don't rush it. Good. Don't crunch your fists too tight, because what we don't want any tension in the arms. Just working the abdominals, just warming them up. Good. 4 more here. And 2. And 1. Good. Now I'm going to come down a little bit lower. And we twist. A bit faster. Good. Now make sure, let me just do this from the side, you're not leaning forward. You're coming up, tucking in that bottom. Nice soft knees. Good. Come back to the beginning. Front. Good. Loosen the grip on those fingers, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, otherwise what you'll find is that your fingers get really tense and tight. We don't want that. We're going to be working here. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's have some Cossack arms. You don't need to come down too low. You can come up a little bit more. Good. Twist it round. Squeeze that tummy in. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. Good. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Arms above the head. Bring the knee up and down. Alternating. Legs. So just tap the knee from the side. Tap the knee. So this is a standing crunch. Different to a lying down crunch. Because your core's having to work a little bit harder because you're standing. Keep breathing through. Good. Good job. Keep going. Really tuck in and squeeze here. Good. Let's slow it down now. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. And again. 3, 2, 1. Release. You've got to squeeze that belly in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Good. Again, standing on one leg will make your core work harder. Good. And again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't worry, wobbling's good. What does it do? Makes your core work harder. 1 more on each leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent work. Let's just bring those legs up. Across the body. Squeeze the tongue. If you're not sure if it's working, just put your fingers underneath your rib cage. Feel contraction in those muscles. Good. Keep it going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Now we're going to bring this elbow down to meet this knee in the centre. Same leg. Good. Squeeze it. And squeeze it. Good. No impact. Just squeeze. Good. Nice slow pace to begin with. And make sure you're squeezing here. Squeezing here. Good. 3, 2. Ready to hold. 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Push it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Push it out. Good. Last one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Push it out. Good. Singles. Last 4. And then we're going to do it on the other side. 2 and 1. Good. Let's go straight in. Oh, I know there's no rest here. Got lots to do. Nice and gentle. It's a good speed. Just make sure you're not just doing this. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. You've got to squeeze it in. Squeeze it in. This leg comes right across the body. Good. Getting down here into these muscles on the side of those abs. Remember to breathe. Breathe and squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Ready to hold. See if I can get my balance this time. 4, 3, 2, 1. And out. 4, 3, 2, 1. And out. Here we go again. 3, 2, 1. 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. And out. Good. Last one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. And back to in and out. Good work.
One single moment before life concern around. Stand there for a minute, staring straight into the ground.
3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now we're just going to pop our hands just behind our head. So I want you to really push those elbows out. Soften the knees. I want you to bend to one side, up, and the other. Good. Now I want you to think about that posture. Tummy's really tucked in, nice and tight. Good. Feel that squeeze and stretch. Good. Contracting the muscle and stretching the muscle. Good. Each time just push down a little bit more. Keep those knees nice and soft. It will help you. Push the elbows back. Good. Got 4 more here. 3, 2. I just need to swap this music because it's got a swear word in it. Keep going. Sorry about that, I just remembered. Whoopsie, that wouldn't be good. And 2. And 1. Okay, stay here. Now go to the other side and hold and squeeze, squeeze. Now push this top elbow back, don't let it come forward. Push it back, squeeze it down. Can you get this elbow down to the knee? Hold it back. Squeeze this, push that elbow back. Good. And come up. Let's do the other side. Now push this elbow back. Don't let it come forward. Push it all the way down. Push, 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 squeeze. Good. Lovely stretch all the way up here. Push this elbow back. And up. Good. Let's do one more of those on each side. Down you go, down you go, down you go, down you go. Push the top elbow back. Squeeze the tummy. Keep breathing. Try not to lean on that knee though. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. And come up. Push all the way up. And then on the other side. Push the top elbow back. Push it back. Good. And hold. Suck in the tummy. And come up. Good job. Let the hands drop by the sides. Bring the feet in a little bit more. Just drop to the other side. Good. Great work, guys. So we're halfway through today's abs class. We're going to come down to a mat now. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So grab yourself a mat, have a quick drink, a little sip of water, and then join me back down here on the floor. Okay. So we're going to start off with some X bodies. I'm pretty sure that you've done these with me before. So it's almost like being in a plank position, full plank position if you can. So arms are stacked, and then you've got one nice long straight line. What we're then going to do is we're going to bring our, I'm going to start with my right knee. I'm going to take my right knee towards my left elbow. And you can see I'm twisting my body into it. Can you see that? So it's not just this, my whole body twists. And you hold it for a few seconds. So we're really going to keep working on these obliques. Down the back, cross into the torso. So are you ready with me? Yeah, some of you have started already. Fantastic. Let's go. Hold and squeeze. Make sure you're holding it for at least a count of 3. And push yourself all the way round. Good. All the way round. Keep going. Check your arms and your wrists. Make sure they're stacked. Don't let them come back or too far forward. Keep going. One more on each side. Really twist and hold. Good. Lovely. Stay where you are. Now, if you can, just drop down onto your forearms and hold that plank position. Now, I know some of you are going to drop to your knees at this stage. That's fine. But if you can, just hold this plank. Breathe through. Good. Now I'm going to do some knee taps here. Tap it down with the knee and the other knee. Tap and tap. And tap, tap. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold, hold. Nearly there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees down. Push yourself back. Sit back on those heels. Rest the forehead on the floor. And breathe. Take the hands, grab hold of your toes, just rock from side to side. Good work, guys. Now we're going to come up into a side plank. Excuse me. So in your side plank, you may start off with lying directly over one hip, both legs are straight. Make sure your shoulder is over your elbow. And as you come up, as you lift up, make sure you're not leaning forward or back. Your head is just slightly tilted down. You can either put your hand up here, or you can put your hand on your hip. Alternatively, you may have the bottom leg bent, coming up into that position. Okay, so choose which option you want. Get into that position and hold. Good. Just make sure you're nice and comfortable here. If not, adjust it. Good. It's very important you don't put too much pressure on that shoulder. Good. Now, if you don't want to, raise the hand and we'll start some hip dips. Good. Now breathe into it. Really breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Now bring this hand underneath. Tuck it under. Bring it out. We're just going to do 4 of these. Slow and controlled. That's 2. Good. Full range of movement, guys. All the way up. All the way down. Try and keep that hip up. Good. 1 more. Good. Stay here. 4 hip dips. 1, 2, 3, 4. Relax down. Lie on your side and hug in the knees. Good. When you're ready, change the other side. So get the position that's right for you. Let's come back up a little bit. Right. Are you ready? So I'm just moving that down a bit. That's better. As my feet hang off the end. Okay, let's hold this position. Let's just check it out. Tum is tucked in. One leg on top of the other. Or the bottom leg is bent, equally fine. Nice and comfortable here. Good. Just hold this for a while. And gently breathe. Okay, let's start with some hip dips. Good. Don't rush them. Feel the squeeze. And there's obliques. Good. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now ready, we're going to bring this hand down, under, and out. Good. Squeeze. Squeeze. 2 more. Full range. All the way down. Push it through. Push it high. Don't let the hips drop. Keep going. Last one. And 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. And hugging those knees. Great work, guys. Change to the other side. Oh, we haven't got much longer. To cram these last little bits in. Let's pull this down here. Just going to work those insides. Okay, come all the way down into the side of your body. So you can really put your head down so you're in one nice, long, straight line. Now, I want you to point the toe, the upper leg, the toe forward. Now bring it up. So you're really squeezing in here. Squeeze it. Squeeze. Squeeze. Good. Push the toe, push the heel away and squeeze. 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 Now try and touch that toe. Good. Now squeeze it up. Grab it if you can. Squeeze. Really feel that stretch right in here. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it down and change. Good. Hopefully you can feel that. Getting right into those oblique muscles. So lie down, or you can be up here, doesn't matter, whichever's comfortable for you. Support, heel away. Now squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Make sure you're not rolling back or forward. You've got to get right into these muscles right in here. So squeeze. Push the heel away and squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Now, you might just want to hold behind the thigh and pull it in, behind the calf. But if you can grab that toe, grab it and pull it in. But don't let your hip roll backwards. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Squeeze it. Come on, a bit more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Good job. Lie on your back. Let's just finish off with some little crunches. Just letting my hands run up the front of my thighs. Squeezing in that tummy, pushing the back into the floor. Keeping that airway open. No pressure on that neck. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring those legs up. Take them wide. Hands above your head. Now push through and down and through and down. Now, modification here. You can bend the legs and come through. You can even touch the toes down with wide legs and come through here. You choose the option that's right for you. We've got 8 more to finish off with. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close the legs down. Hug the knees into the chest. Good job. Excellent work, everybody. So we now need to stretch ourselves out. So we stay on the mat for our stretch today, I think. Soles of our feet together. Just stretch out these adductor muscles. Good. And breathe nice and gently in through the nose and out through the mouth. And in and out. And in. And then this time, as you breathe out, just drop the chin to the chest and let your body fold forward. Grab hold of the toes if you can. Pull yourself down. Get a nice stretch across, down the back, cross the shoulders. Good. And come up to a sitting position. Lovely. Let's take one arm across the body. Just look over that shoulder. Good, and change hands. Arm across the body, look over the shoulder. and release. Good. One hand over the other. Push away, push away, push away. Now try and protract the shoulders. So stretch the shoulder blades out as you round the back so you feel a lovely stretch across the top of the shoulders. Good. Let's take that stretch back. Hands in the small of your back. Lift the chin, lift the chest. Try and squeeze the elbows together. And release. Good job. One hand down to support, other hand comes up and stretch across, feeling the stretch all the way up the side muscles. Good. Push the hand away. Lovely. Let's change into the other side. And release. Good job. We're going to come up into a hip flexor stretch now. So you're going to come up into a kneeling position. I'm going to start with my left foot in the kneeling on the floor, my other leg behind me. I'm going to make sure my body is nice and tall, my shoulders are back and relaxed, my chest is up. And I'm just going to lean into that stretch. But make sure my knee doesn't go in front of that front toe. So I'm feeling a nice stretch in the groin area. Lifting the chin. Good. I'm going to put both my hands down onto the floor. Then I'm going to take my outer arm and open up. I'm going to lean my chest towards my inner thigh. I'm going to look up at the ceiling, following my hand, so really opening up with that stretch. Bring that hand back down. So you now have one hand either side of the foot that's on the floor. The other toe is going to come up and you're just going to push up gently out of that stretch and push away. Still leaning on my front thigh, hands both on the floor, one hand either side of my foot. Good. Drop the back knee down. Come up. Now, this leg here, just lay it on the floor in front of you. So it's almost at a 90-degree angle. The leg behind can also be at a 90-degree angle if you wish, or you can push it behind you. So you can stay here in this upright position, or you can come down onto your forearms and drop your head onto the floor. Good. Push yourself up. Again, tuck that toe behind you up. Push up, lifting that leg back to where it was. So you're back in that position. Now take this leg forward, keeping the toe flat on the floor, and lean into it for a hamstring stretch. Hamstring here, yeah? So my toe is still on the floor, haven't raised my toe. Pushing down into that stretch. You might want to push the hip away slightly. That'll help with that stretch because it's under here we were looking to stretch. This muscle here. Good. Let's change legs. We're going to start off with our hip flexor stretch. Nice and tall, chest up. Now lean into that stretch. As you can see, when I lean forward, my knee doesn't push forward, it stays where it is. So I'm dropping my hip into this stretch. Good. Now both hands will come down into the inside of my ankle. Then I'm going to leave the outer hand where it is. The inner hand comes up. I turn and face the ceiling, pushing my chest into my thigh, pushing my top arm back, and feeling that lovely stretch across the back of those shoulders, in the inner thigh and the hip area. Good. When the hand comes back, it goes to the outer side. So I've now got one hand either side of my foot, still leaning on my chest, on my thigh. Tuck under the toe of the rear foot. Now push up. and away. Good. Push the heel away. Still got both hands on the floor, either side of my foot. My chest is still resting on my thigh. Push away. Good. Now drop that back knee down. Come back up. Now this is your foot that's going to take forward into a 90-degree angle. So I'm just going to lie it down in front of me. Now you could bring this other foot forward so that you're in this position and then lean forward or come onto your elbows or just push down. That would be equally fine for your hip. Or you can take that leg straight out behind you. You can stay here if you want to. That's a good stretch for that hip. Or you can bring the arms down into a lower position, or you can drop the head down. So there's something for everybody with this stretch. It's really important to remember that you just follow your body and do what's right for you. Lovely hip stretch. And then come back up into that kneeling position. Now we're going to stretch out the hamstring on this leg. So just lean back, keeping the toe on the floor. So you've gone from this to this. So that should be sufficient for most people to stretch out this hamstring. You might need to adjust a little bit. You can either put your hands down flat on the floor, or you've got claw fingers, whichever's right for you. But please try and push that toe down into the floor so you've got a lovely stretch in the hamstring. Good job. Now tuck that leg behind you so you're in all four position. Just have a little cat and cow stretch while we're here. Now remember, with this cat and cow stretch, it's really important that you get the stacked position. So shoulders above wrists, hips over knees. As you round the back, you protract the shoulders, so you stick them away, push them away. Good, tucking the head, chin to chest. As you reverse, you push those shoulder blades back down towards the back of the shoulder. Can you see the difference? Rounding, pushing them away, sinking the spine, sticking out the bottom, lifting the chin. Excellent work, good. Let's lie down. Resting your forehead on one hand, doesn't matter which hand. The opposite hand reaches behind, grabs the toe, pulls the heel into the bottom for a quad stretch. That's the thigh muscle, front thigh. Squeeze the glutes at the same time. Release and change. Squeeze those glutes. Bring that heel right into that bottom and push the thigh into the floor. Good job. And release. And back up to that tabletop position. Tuck the toes under, walk the hands back. Come up to the balls of your feet. And then very gently push the legs away. Now for this position, the soft knees, just roll up the body. Slowly does it. Bring the head up last. And roll the shoulders back. Ooh, we've got over time, I'm so sorry. Hope you're all still with me. You can give yourself a big round of applause.